So, despite what people say that I don't give credit where credit is due, I do try to give credit to other YouTubers if they make discoveries independent of me. And this was a very good breakdown video. It had a couple of new insights, but I want to join it to my insights. But give credit where credit is due. Me, myself, did a breakdown. I'm surprised this has not spread out more among the community. So, shout out to him. And he also gave credit where credit is due for people picking up on certain details. Some of them are small, some of them are big. So let's get right into it with the trailer. Okay, what else did we learn? Well, there's a certain scene or certain images where we see a black girl screaming and somebody in yellow clothing also screaming. And they noticed that there are headlights in the background. Now, it could be generic, it could be any kind of car, but the way they're situated, it does look like the person is closer to the headlights and the person is further from the headlights. So it could be maybe the black girl was hurt by fake or real Michael, and the person in yellow is running away, trying to get help, screaming, and they're further away from fake or real Michael. Or it could be the other way around. The black girl is seeing the person in yellow being killed, so on and so forth. But yeah, that's an interesting detail. This one is a fast one. I think we all know this, but basically, one we see, quote, the red house. That's an allusion to the other Halloween films. It's obviously also, it's probably a Halloween symbol unto itself. Red means blood, red means passion. But yes, it is an allusion to the other Halloween films. It's a nice little Easter egg if you noticed it. But let's get to the big stuff, which of course is real Michael, fake Michael. Do we have anything more? Yes and no. Now, I think actually me myself is going a little too far, but he noticed a detail where Allison is screaming, and it seems to be like the other time she screamed in Halloween Kills when someone died. The assumption is she may become involved with Corey romantically or they're in a relationship. Is she seeing someone die? Is it Corey? I think he's right. Allison is screaming. Someone is getting hurt. It probably is Corey, but I don't think he'll be killed. I think either the real Michael or fake Michael will be stabbing him or hurting him with a weapon. I don't know if he'll die, though. I think probably the twist is he looks dead, he survives. So now let's get to the big stuff, which is real Michael, fake Michael. And this is an insane detail I missed. And I think most people have totally gotten wrong, so it's very critical. So let's start off at the beginning. In my video, and I provide a lot of details, but let me get to the thing first. So I think real Michael will be in dark overalls. Now his classical look is blue overalls, but I think in the movie real Michael will have dark overalls, and this provides added proof of that. And so he will have dark overalls, but his mask will be somewhat normal. It may be a little damaged, but it will be more normal than we think. Okay, how does this tie into me myself? Well, again, it's not just him, but some people have noticed that in the fight scene that we see near the end of the trailer, it is Jamie, right? But it is not Jamie all the way because her clothes change. So it can't be Jamie. It's got to be someone else. So who is it? I don't think we know. But in one of the images, we see, I think, fake Michael, and the person has a ring. Michael, as far as we know, does not have a ring. So what is going on? Well, if we go back to the kitchen scene near the end of the trailer, it looks like Jamie and real Michael are tussling. I do think this is real Michael because he has the dark overalls and he seems extremely strong. But I think people have made a mistake. They think when real Michael is pushing her down and, quote, trying to attack her hand by putting it into the sink, presumably to damage it, that's not Lori. That's someone else. I think that's fake Michael. And why? Because look at the hand. It looks like a ring. This person should be a man because Michael's going to be really strong. So I think what happens is fake Michael and real Michael get into a fight, or clearly they're hostile to one another. So I think real Michael is trying to do damage to fake Michael, and fake Michael is fighting back. Do we have further proof? Yes, because near the end of the trailer, we see Lori gets a knife and seems to successfully stab, quote, real Michael. It has to be real Michael because of the fingers and the dark overalls. So this provides definitive proof. Yes, Michael is wearing dark overalls. I was right. So that theory is confirmed. Definitely Michael has dark overalls, at least for part of the movie. But there's something more critical because if you look at the sleeve of the person who actually did the stabbing, right, the actual person who is pressing down the knife, it's not Lori. It's not Lori because, again, Lori has a different shirt, different sleeves. Her sleeves are very short, they're tight around her arm, and she has the classical 78 light blue look. But if you look at the sleeves of the person who has the knife down on real Michael's hand, it's dark blue, and their sleeves are very loose. I would imagine they have the classical blue overalls Michael has. And I think they do have a ring, but I can't be sure of that. So what is occurring? Well, one of the theories I had is Hawkins becomes fake Michael, which seems weird. Like, why would he do that? But this might provide evidence that, yeah, he became a vigilante. Maybe he became like the Punisher. Maybe he's trying to kill off Corey's bullies, or he became insane encountering Michael, and he's become both kind of good and evil. He's taken it to an extreme. Because again, why would the Michaels fight one another? We think the copycat maybe likes Michael, but it could be the copycat wants to replace Michael. They're not friendly with one another. They're into a tussle, and they are definitely fighting one another. And apparently, the fake Michael succeeded in hurting real Michael. So this person has to be really insane, because if I fought Michael Myers, I would just leave. So this is probably a very crazy person. It should be a man. I don't know if it's Hawkins, but they are wearing the ring. So apparently fake Michael and real Michael will be fighting one another. Maybe this is part of that scene where fake Michael and real Michael face off. And I'll even say it, maybe fake Michael actually wins a little bit. Laurie takes on that fake Michael, kills them, and then the real battle is with the real Michael left over. But we'll have to wait and see.